I think it's important to make the diagnosis, and it's very important in medicine to make a diagnosis. That reflects your greatest possible understanding of the particular problem in front of you and its relationship to the broad category of things, and it enables you to work out how to approach the problem and how probably to act after you've assessed the individual matter. I think the diagnosis should be made at 3 levels really, and at one level there is the obvious anorectic patient in front of you who is emaciated and very self-absorbed and certainly usually resistant to intervention, and really they are starving. Their mind is full of thoughts of food. They have a great impulse to get hold of food and to eat it, but of course they're terrified of doing so because of the consequences. They're having to resist eating in the presence of plenty, and their waking life is dominated by their need to defend against eating. Every waking moment they're having to work out ways of resisting eating. Now at another level is the thing that I've already touched on, which is the underlying terror they have of gaining weight. They have pursued thinness, they've achieved it, and now they're terrified of the minutest weight gain. That they may conceal. It seems a crazy idea, and they will protest, of course, that they're eating normally, ask to be left alone, and claim that their appetite is normal and so on. But in fact, underlying every case of anorexia nervosa is that terror of gaining weight. At the 3rd level of diagnosis comprises the task of understanding, mapping out the reasons for that fear.
I didn't really have a problem with the anorexic behaviour until I started college just after my husband was killed in a car crash. And it wasn't until then that I started to sort of develop very familiar habits for me. By then I was very aware that I was starting to cut down on food and controlling my weight to get a sense of some form of achievement, some sense of control.
I would have said that my major problem was splitting up with my boyfriend. Having been in here a month and had time to think about it, I can see that the problems were wider. It's not just that I was having problems relating to my boyfriend, but that I do have a lot of problems relating to people in general. You know, feelings of sort of unworthiness, feelings that people don't like me, and unless I can explain to people exactly what I mean, I feel that they will dislike me, or if I express anger towards them, I feel that they'll dislike me. So when we actually broke up, it seemed to me to be the payment I deserved it for having had 7 years of enjoyment. I'd expected to have to pay for it at some time, and that was it. And I think possibly I felt he did treat me very badly towards the end. He was very unkind in the way we split up. And I never for one moment expressed anger to him. I couldn't, I don't know why. Instead what I did was I took it out on myself. I think I wanted to show him how hurt I was by the fact I was getting thinner and thinner. And in fact he was the last person who noticed. Everybody else did.